We all know how important impact is, and of course, naturally the downswing leads to that. But how do we get ourselves in the correct backswing so that we can make the best downswing and produce the impact we so desperately desire to hit great shots? Well, swing plane, direction of where the club swings back, is really the key to this. Understanding how to sequence your backswing using your body, then your arms, and then your hands to produce this perfect backswing will no doubt almost make your downswing foolproof and produce some great shots. So let's go through some of the ideas and some of the problems that people have in making a good backswing, and later I'll give you some drills that you can use at home that will help you measure whether you're making the best backswing you so possibly can. So sequentially first, what should happen is our body should initiate our backswing. And we're talking about our upper body first, which we're going from our waist up to our shoulders. And that will start with a turn, an inward turn. And then our hips will slowly follow, and our arms really will stay passively on our chest, almost resting here in this relaxed motion to purely respond to this backswing turn from our body. Once this has happened, as we keep swinging, our arms naturally switch up to the correct backswing position. And from there we've got a square club face, left arm on plane, right arm supporting the club, and body turn. Some of the problems people have with this is that they actually don't use their body first. They'll start with their arms first, and this feels good because they can generate a lot of speed and feel that they are swinging quite quickly and perceive that they're going to generate a lot of power from this. Unfortunately, when my arms go first, and it only took a metre or so of my club moving with my arms first prior to my body, for then my body to turn secondary, you'll notice that my left arm is over-rotated into this flat condition, and I'm considerably off the plane angle I need to be. I'm now going to have to make some kind of compensation of some sort to get the golf club back into impact. So this problem is a sequencing problem. It's where the body doesn't start and the arms start first, because it's easily done to swing quicker with the arms than it is to make the slow inward turn of the body. The other problem people have, of course, is they don't turn their body at all. They just lift their arms up and they under-rotate this left arm and get their golf club into some kind of an open condition here, way outside, and then they have to do all kinds of movements to try and get the golf club back on the ball. This is also a sequencing problem, and also a problem where the golfer doesn't really understand the inward turn of the body also. So I've got a drill that will help golfers very simply establish whether they're on plane or not. And I've got 3 golf balls lined up here today. And you're going to say, Steve, why have you got 3 golf balls lined up here and how can I do this at home? Well, we're not hitting the ball forwards. We're actually hitting the ball backwards. So when I set up, if I make my backswing incorrectly, and I'll do this incorrectly first, starting with my arms and then using my body second, you'll see that that golf ball, as I swung backwards, didn't have that much power, and it considerably went inside my target line, the line that my club rests on, the baseline. Okay, so that would be my inside swing. So the solution for that would be to start with my body and feel my arms are just in front of my chest. Should I have the opposite problem, I might be a lifter of the club. You'll see that my golf ball went considerably outside that target line with not as much power either, and produced that lifting motion and that outside backswing. That's producing that open club face and that under-rotated left arm. Not a good shot, probably destined to be a slice. Now, here's the right way to do it. Starting with my core, starting with my body, so it's upper body first, then hip second, and then my arms will swing up. This golf ball will have a lot more power and we'll swing approximately down my target line. Might be a couple of degrees out here or there, depending on when my hips kick in, but most likely that will go straight back down the plane. Now from there, that's where I'm going to be able to make an easy downswing, an effective downswing. I won't need to manipulate because I've got my left arm rotated just the right amount to be on the plane, my right arm in the right spot, a square club face, body turn, initiating the arm swing, opposed to pulling my arms in and then turning. And most golf instructors out there will say that that's turning too much. I would argue with that, and I would say that that's actually using your arms first and then turning second. So the solution to that is turning more. And this one, the outside golf swing, which will probably produce a slice, which is under rotated, that's not turning at all. That's someone who really needs to feel that their arms are on their chest and turn back. If you can understand those three, find out which category you fit into, and then hit those golf balls back powerfully and straight down that plane line, you'll master the backswing and make your downswing so much simpler and easy to produce.